torchlight still burning, like every night before, just in case your shadow finds its old front door. The wind still knows your perfume, the curtains softly sway. Everything keeps asking why you walked away. Time keeps moving forward, my heart never learned how. I still wait where you left me, though I know you're gone. Still talking to the silence, like you're listening on. I still wait where you left me, tomorrow in my hand. Some hearts never stop waiting, they just learn to understand. The old clock keeps on ticking, but nothing really moves. Every second without you only proves the truth. I still hear your laughter floating through the rain. Funny how a memory can sound exactly the same. You found a different ending, I stayed inside our story. I still wait where you left me, though the seasons change. Still hoping one more sunrise, whisper your name. I still wait where you left me, where forever used to be. Sometimes love keeps waiting, long after it's free. If you knock tonight, I'd open the door. I know you would, that's why leaving hurts so much. Some home never stop feeling like home. I still wait where you left me, under this moonlit sky, holding on to memory, never learn goodbye. I still wait where you left me, maybe that's okay, because loving you forever was never something I could walk away from. Held me like forever, was never out of reach, but something in your presence started feeling out of speech. You still said all the right things, still kissed me like before, but every touch was careful, like you were closing every door. Love didn't break in pieces, it slowly changed its shape. You loved me like you were leaving, even when fades that way. The bed still knows your outline, but not the warmth you gave. Funny how a body stays while feelings start to wave. I still hear your laughter, but it sounds far from here, like a song I used to know that slowly disappears. You were already halfway gone
before you said goodbye. You love me like you were leaving
before you closed your eyes.
I kept believing in the truth behind your disguised lies.
You love me like you were leaving, and I loved you the same.
Only I was still pretending.
You still felt my name. Did you ever love me fully?
Or was it always fading?
I did.
But love can leave before the body follows.
In silence
writes the ending.
You love me like you were leaving, and I only saw it now.
Every memory feels heavier than I know how.
You love me like you were leaving, still I hold you close.
Because even fading love
Was once my most
beautiful home.
You still asked about my day, like nothing had changed. But every answer that I gave never reached your face.
We were sitting close together with 1,000 miles between, holding on to photographs of who we'd always been.
Love wasn't leaving loudly,
It was learning how to hide
your silence learned my name.
long before goodbye.
It answered every question
With another sleepless night,
your silence learned my name.
while your love forgot my heart.
We were still together
As we fell apart,
I watched the sunrise find us without a word to say. Another morning borrowed before you slipped away. The flowers on the table
still reach toward the light.
funny how they kept believing when we gave up the fight. I kept hearing forever
footsteps did.
I was still protecting
Everything we lived.
your silence, learned my name.
Though your lips still smile,
Sometimes love grows older,
like an abandoned child.
I thought love could survive,
If one heart never stopped
but love needs two voices.
to finish one song,
One heart can remember,
but it can't sing along.
your silence learned my name.
Now it calls me every night,
Through the empty spaces,
where we lost the light.
your silence learned my name.
But your heart forgot my touch.
The saddest kind of leaving,
Never leaves in a rush.
you still wore my favorite smile when friends were all around. But when the night came home with us, love made no sound. Your fingers found my hand, only out of old routine. We looked just like forever, but not what it had been. I watched your heart grow smaller inside our little world.
You love me less each day,
While I loved you more,
I kept standing in the rain.
outside a closing door.
You love me less each day,
Till your heart slipped free.
the saddest part of losing you
Was losing you slowly. I still know your morning coffee, 2 sugars and some cream. Funny how I remember everything, except when we lost our dream. The hallway holds your perfume, the curtains know your face. Only I don't know how to fill your place. You stopped making memories,
I kept living in the old ones. You love me less each day,
without saying goodbye.
I search for hope inside your tired eye. You love me less each day,
Though we shared one home,
sometimes 2 hearts can still feel alone.
if I'd noticed sooner,
Could I have saved us?
some tides keep leaving.
No matter how tightly you hold them,
Love fades quietly before it disappears.
you love me less each day,
But I never loved you kissed my sleepy face, but something in your gentle touch had lost its old embrace.
You laughed at all the same old jokes we'd laughed at for years, but happiness was learning how to disappear.
I thought we were growing older,
not growing apart.
I kept waiting for the old you,
The one who held me close,
the one who looked into my eyes
like I was home.
I kept waiting for the old you,
Though I knew somehow
the woman that I fell in love with
was only a memory now.
I still hear your laughter inside these empty rooms. It echoes through the silence
Like forgotten perfume,
the calendar keeps turning,
but my heart stands still.
some promises survive.
Even when people don't,
You were learning how to leave,
I was learning how to miss you.
I kept waiting for the old you,
While time moved us apart,
you were finding peace somewhere.
I was losing heart,
I kept waiting for the old you.
till hope became goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest question
Never asks us why.
if love could start again,
Would you still choose me? I choose the memories,
because they never changed.
maybe that's why.
They hurt so much.
I kept waiting for the old you,
Even after you were gone,
because love remembers people
longer than they remember us.
I kept waiting for the old you.
Now the moon knows why.
Some hearts keep hoping long after goodbye.
You still knew my favorite place down by the old seaside. But every walk we used to take felt quieter inside. You smiled when I was talking, like I always used to. You stopped looking for me, though I never moved away. The saddest kind of distance lives in hearts that cannot stay. Your favorite song was playing, but neither of us sang. Funny how forever can end without a band. The ocean kept on dancing beneath the silver moon. Only our love It wasn't one cold morning or one last painful fight. It happened in the little things that disappeared each night. He stopped reaching for my hand when we crossed the street, and somehow even your heartbeat no longer matched with me.
Forever didn't shatter, it quietly unraveled.
I didn't lose you in one day,
I lost you little by little.
one silent tear,
One empty pillow.
I didn't lose you in one day,
Love just slipped away
while I kept believing
tomorrow would make you stay.
we still share the same old sofa, still watch the evening news, but every conversation ended far too soon. I memorized your smile
Before it disappeared,
funny how the sweetest memories
become the hardest years.
you were already leaving
While I was still making plans,
I didn't lose you in one day,
the tide was slow and deep.
I was chasing sunrise,
You were chasing sleep.
I didn't lose you in one day,
There was no final scene
just two hearts growing quieter
than they'd ever been.
If I'd noticed sooner,
Would your heart have stayed?
some flowers fade,
Even with enough rain,
not every ending
can be rewritten.
I didn't lose you in one day,
I lost you over time,
holding on to forever,
with trembling hands of mine.
didn't lose you in one day,
But I still feel it now,
'cause slow goodbyes
leave the deepest scars somehow.
You still asked about my day, like nothing had gone wrong, but silence in your answers was already too strong.
You laughed at my bad jokes like you used to do, but something in your laughter was no longer true.
I was still calling it love,
You were calling it time.
I kept smiling while you let go,
Like I didn't understand.
I was holding on forever,
You were letting go of my hand,
I kept smiling while you let go,
till the truth cut through.
sometimes heartbreak hides like every day before. But you stopped sitting with me by the kitchen door.
The mirror shows a version of a man who still believes, while every part of you has already left me.
I was building us a future.
You were packing yesterday.
I kept smiling while you let go.
Without making a sound,
I was still calling you my home.
you were nowhere to be found.
I kept smiling while you let go.
And now I finally see
The saddest kind of ending
is pretending we still be.
Did you ever notice I was breaking too?
I noticed, but I didn't know how to stay.
Some love ends
In silence, not words.
I kept smiling while you let go.
Now the smile is gone.
And every lonely evening
Feels twice as long.
I kept smiling while you let go.
But I won't pretend again.
'Cause even silent heartbreak
Still leaves a stain.
You kissed me like you always did before walking out the door. I never thought that simple kiss would happen evermore. I smiled and said, see you tonight, like every day before. Never knowing fate had closed a quiet little door. The moments we remember most never asked to be remembered.
I didn't notice.
We had our last kiss.
If I had known,
I would have stayed like this.
I didn't notice.
Forever had an end
Sometimes goodbye hides
inside ordinary moments. Your favorite jacket's hanging exactly where it was. Funny how a little thing can still remind me of us. Every morning coffee still waits for two somehow. Only one cup cools on the table now. I would have held that moment a little longer.
I didn't notice.
We had our last kiss.
Now every lonely evening
Feels heavier than this.
I
priceless memories.
I didn't notice
We had our last kiss.
now every dream I dream
Still begins with this.
I didn't notice
Till you were gone
the last time you said I love you.
was the last all along. You still sit at the table, even when you're not around. I talk like you can hear me when no one's making sound. The house remembers laughter that doesn't live here now, but I still act like somehow you're still around. Maybe I never let you go,
Only the moment did. I still talk to the version of you
that left without goodbye.
the one who used to love me
Before love learned to hide,
I still talk to the version of you
that only lives in me.
while the real you disappeared quietly.
I pour your empty coffee cup like it still makes sense. Funny how routine can hurt when love becomes past tense. The mirror doesn't argue, it just watches me, holding conversations with what used to be. You were already gone
Before I noticed, I still talk to the version of you
that smiles inside my mind.
the real you stopped answering
A long, long time,
I still talk to the version of you
because letting go is hard.
some memories refuse to leave
Even when hearts depart, if I stop remembering,
would you disappear? I'm only alive because you still keep me here.
and love becomes a ghost,
When no one says goodbye,
I still talk to the version of you, and maybe I always will.
because some loves don't end,
They just stand still,
I still talk to the version of you
that never really died.
inside the quiet places where I still hide.
something in your embrace had quietly changed. You still asked if I was okay, still kissed my tired face, but love had left a silence nothing could replace. I was still your habit, no longer your home.
You stopped missing me
before you said goodbye.
I was still your sunrise.
You were chasing another sky.
You stopped missing me,
though I never left your side.
the loneliest place on earth
was lying by your side. The clock kept counting moments we never got to share. We filled the room with breathing, but nothing else was there. I kept your favorite blanket folded by the bed, hoping warmth could reach the words we never said. I kept loving tomorrow.
You stopped believing today.
You stopped missing me while I was still holding on,
trying to say forever
after forever was gone.
You stopped missing me
without meaning to.
Sometimes hearts just wander, even when they're true.
I wish you told me when I became a memory.
I never meant to hurt you, I just couldn't stay the same.
Sometimes love doesn't end, it slowly lets go.
You stopped missing me,
But I still miss us both.
the way we laughed for hours.
The dreams we used to hold.
You stopped missing me,
Still I whisper your name,
because the deepest kind of love never asks for blame.
It wasn't one cold morning or one last painful fight. It happened in the little things that disappeared each night. You stopped reaching for my hand when we crossed the street, and somehow even your heartbeat no longer matched with me. Forever didn't shatter,
It quietly unraveled. I didn't lose you in one day, I lost you little by little. One silent tear, one empty pillow. I didn't lose you in one day, love just slipped away, while I kept believing tomorrow would make you stay.
we still share the same old sofa, still watch the evening news, but every conversation ended far too soon. I memorized recognized your smile before it disappeared. Funny how the sweetest memories become the hardest years. You were already leaving
while I was still making plans.
I didn't lose you in one day. The tide was slow and deep.
I was chasing sunrise, you were chasing sleep.
I didn't lose you in one day. There was no final scene,
just two hearts growing quieter than they'd ever been.
If I'd noticed sooner,
would your heart have stayed?
some flowers fade,
Even with enough rain,
not every ending
can be rewritten. I didn't lose you in one day,
I lost you over time.
holding on to forever with trembling hands of mine. I didn't lose you in one day,
But I still feel it now,
because slow goodbyes leave the deepest scars somehow.
You still sitting in the same room, same light across your face, but something in your presence lost its familiar place. You talk about your day now like I'm not part of it, and every little silence feels like something we quit.
Love didn't leave completely,
It just changed its shape.
you became someone I used to love.
While standing next to me,
I kept holding on to us.
you let it finally be.
You became someone I used to love,
Without walking away,
just slowly disappearing
while
choosing to stay.
I still set your plate for two, out of habit, not hope. Funny how the heart still learns to tighten every rope. The mirror shows two versions, one that still believes, one that knows you're gone already, even when you breathe. I was loving who you were.
You were becoming gone. You became someone I used to love.
Before you said a word,
I kept listening for your heart.
but only silence was heard.
You became someone I used to love.
And I stayed too long
Trying to sing our love again.
to a song looked at the horizon, I looked at your face. The wind knew something changed before I ever could. It carried all the words we never understood.
We were walking side by side
toward different tomorrows. We were holding on
to different dreams.
You were letting go,
I was holding on to we.
we were holding on
To different dreams,
the same moon above us,
but different skies to see.
I still remember dancing barefoot in the rain. You said we'd never lose
What we couldn't explain.
Now the echoes fill the silence where your laughter used to live. Funny how the heart
Keeps more than it can forgive.
I kept building forever. You were quietly packing goodbye. We were holding on
To different dreams,
I was chasing memories.
you were chasing peace.
We were holding on
To different dreams,
Sometimes love survives
only in yesterday.
If I had known
We were dreaming alone,
I would have held your hand.
just a little longer.
Some hearts
Wake up too late.
we were holding on,
To different dreams,
but I'll always treasure
what we used to be.
we were holding on.
To different dreams,
And though you found another road,
you'll always be my sweetest memory.
oh, you still came home every evening. You still lay beside my heart. But every little conversation felt like another part. Your eyes were out there somewhere, beyond these bedroom walls. I was losing you in silence before the final fall. Your body found its way back home. Your heart never did.
You stopped coming home to me
Long before you left,
I was holding every memory.
you quietly forget.
You stopped coming home to me.
Though you never closed the door,
I
Sometimes I pour 2 cups of coffee just to visit the past. The records keep on spinning,
Our old familiar sound,
but every chorus breaks a little when you're not around. I was loving who you were.
you were missing who we were. You stopped coming home to me.
One quiet night at a time,
I kept chasing every sunrise.
you were leaving every sunrise behind.
You stopped coming home to me.
Without saying a thing,
Sometimes silence becomes
the loudest ending. I never feared being alone.
Only feeling alone beside you.
Sometimes that's the moment,
Love begins to fade,
the longest goodbye.
is the one without a word. You stopped coming home to me.
Though your picture still remains,
Now every midnight whispers
the echo of your name.
you stopped coming home to me.
But mine still waits for you.
Because some hearts never learn
How to stop
being true.
The coffee's getting colder, just like the space between. We're sitting in the same room, living different dreams.
You still say good morning like every other day.
But the warmth inside your voice has quietly slipped away. I was holding on to forever. You were learning how to leave.
I kept loving you,
After love was gone,
still singing our forever
in a one-heart song.
I kept loving you.
When you stop believing too,
Sometimes love survives.
and only one of two. Your sweater's in the closet, your picture by the bed. Everything still says you're here, except the words you never said. I replay every promise like an old cassette. Some memories grow older, but they never forget. You had already crossed the ocean, I was still standing on the shore.
I kept loving you
After your heart moved on, holding every broken piece,
till the night was gone. I kept loving you.
though you couldn't love me back.
Some roads keep leading home.
Even with no turning back,
whispered goodbye.
Not every ending
needs someone to blame. I kept loving you
after love was gone.
Now every lonely moon
Knows where I belong.
I kept loving you,
Maybe I always will.
because the deepest kind of love
Doesn't disappear. It simply learns to live with the ache. You still knew my favorite song, still hummed it in the dark, but every note felt different, like it came from somewhere far.
Your fingers traced my heartbeat out of memory, not desire. I kept warming up the ashes, thinking they were fire.
Some flames don't disappear, they slowly lose their light. I love the version of you that stayed inside my soul,
While the one beside me was learning to let go.
I love the version of you who looked at me that way,
The one who promised forever
before forever changed. I still hear your laughter every time it rains. Funny how the sweetest things can carry so much pain.
The mirror shows tomorrow, but my heart lives yesterday.
Waiting for a miracle
That never found its way.
I was loving memories.
You were making distance.
I love the version of you
Who never gave up first,
I kept chasing that feeling.
even when it hurt.
I love the version of you
That held my shaking hands. Now I'm left holding shadows, trying to understand.
Did I lose you? Or did you slowly disappear?
Maybe we both stayed too long after love had gone.
Sometimes memories
Love us longer than people do.
I love the version of you that still believed in us.
Now every lonely midnight reminds me who she was.
I love the version of you
And maybe I always will,
because some hearts stop beating together,
but never stop feeling.
something in your quiet eyes had already gone away. You still laughed at little jokes, still wore my favorite blue, but every smile became a place I couldn't follow you to. The hardest truth to carry was watching love grow tired. I watch you fall out of love, one heartbeat at a time. I was writing forever, you were erasing every line. I watch you fall out of love without a tear to cry. Sometimes the deepest endings never ask us why. I still make your side of the bed before I leave each day, like hope is just another habit that never fades away. The mirror sees me smiling, the night knows that's a lie. Some wounds keep getting older, but never really dry. I kept hearing we inside your silent goodbye. I watch you fall out of love while mine stayed the same. I kept calling your heart, you stopped answering my name. I watch you fall out of love like daylight leaving the sea. Tide kept pulling you away while you were still with me. If love had one last chance, I'd give you all of mine. Sometimes forever ends without crossing a line. The quietest heartbreak is still heartbreak. I watch you fall out of love, now the moon remembers us. Every wave still whispers the two we used to trust. I watch you fall out of love, but I'll never regret. Loving you completely is the one thing I won't forget. I watch you fall out of love, now the moon remembers us. Every wave still whispers the two we used to trust. I watch you fall out of love, but I'll never regret. Loving you completely is the one thing I won't forget. used to chase the sunrise, barefoot on the sand. Now we're just two shadows, afraid to touch our hands. You still know my favorite stories, you still finish every line. But somewhere in the middle, your heart stopped holding mine. Love didn't leave all at once. You forgot the way back home.
You forgot the way we loved,
while I remembered every kiss.
I kept holding yesterday.
You stopped believing this.
You forgot the way we loved,
like a song without a tune.
I was waiting for the sunrise.
You were saying goodbye to the moon. Your sweater still smells like you, though the scent is growing weak, just enough to break my heart every single week. The old guitar is resting beside our bedroom chair. I play the songs we wrote together, but you're no longer there. I kept watering forever.
You stopped planting hope. You forgot the way we loved.
Before the final goodbye,
I kept reading all the stars.
you stopped looking at the sky.
You forgot the way we loved,
without anger or blame.
Sometimes hearts grow quiet before they change.
Was there one last moment?
You still believed in us,
Maybe.
but forever slipped away
Before I noticed. Some promises
fade like the evening tide. You forgot the way we loved,
but I remember every word,
every laugh, every dream, every I love you I heard.
you forgot the way we loved. Still I hope you're smiling somewhere,
Because even if you forgot us, I'll always remember.
There wasn't any shouting, no anger in the room, just two tired hearts watching flowers lose their bloom. You looked out through the window, I stared down at the floor. Neither one of us knew what we were waiting for.
Sometimes love grows quiet
Before it disappears, we broke without making a sound. No thunder, no rain,
just two lonely souls learning different pain.
we broke without making a sound, still wearing our rings.
Sometimes forever ends in the smallest things.
The pictures on the mantle still smile like yesterday. forever. Found another way. I still save your number, though I never call. Some habits never leave,
They simply hurt us all.
you stop reaching for tomorrow, I stop believing today. We broke without making a sound, while the world moved on.
I kept humming our favorite song.
Long after you were gone, we broke without making a sound, without blame or lies.
Only quiet oceans behind familiar eyes.
I wish heartbreak made more noise,
And maybe
we would've noticed
before it was too late.
silence.
Can shatter everything.
We broke without making a sound,
Yet I still hear the fall.
because the softest goodbye echoes the longest of all. We broke without making a sound, but one truth still remains.
I'd still choose your love, even knowing the pain.
It wasn't one big moment that tore our world apart. It was all the little pieces quietly leaving our hearts. We stopped dancing in the kitchen, stopped laughing in the rain. Without even noticing, love had learned our pain.
We didn't lose each other
All at once,
we forgot how to love.
somewhere along the way,
You stopped reaching for my heart.
I stopped knowing what to say.
We forgot how to love.
Without a fight or blame,
Just two lonely souls
calling out the same name. Your sweater still hangs by mine, like time refused to move.
but memories can't keep alive.
A love that lost its truth, I still leave the porch light on every single night.
Not because you're coming home,
Just because it feels right. Forever didn't end, it slowly faded.
we forgot how to love.
Though we remembered every kiss,
Sometimes what hurts the most,
is everything you miss.
we forgot how to love.
Before goodbye was real,
Some wounds never bleed,
but never truly healed.
Maybe we stopped listening. song we couldn't say.
We forgot how to love, yet I'll always remember you.
Not for how we ended,
But for everything we made it through.
we forgot how to love.
Still I'll whisper your name,
Because the truest kind of love never completely fades.
Everyone could see it long before I did. The way your eyes grew quieter every time we kissed. You still wore your wedding ring, still whispered goodnight, but forever was already fading with the light. I believed in us
Even after you stopped,
I was the last person to notice.
your heart had walked away.
I kept making plans for another yesterday.
I was the last person to notice.
Love was growing thin.
I kept knocking on your heart.
You wouldn't let me in. The flowers on the windowsill bloomed without a care.
Funny how they kept on growing while nothing grew in here.
I memorized your laughter
To survive the night,
but echoes never hold you.
the way your arms once might.
You were learning how to lead.
I was learning how to hope.
I was the last person to notice.
The ending had begun.
I kept chasing moonlight
After losing the sun, I was the last person to notice.
though the signs were table to pass my cup of tea. But somewhere in that simple touch, you stopped reaching me.
We still watch the sunset from our old front porch, but your eyes were chasing some distant shore.
Sometimes people stay while love quietly leaves.
You stayed,
but love didn't.
the house was full,
Our hearts weren't in it.
you stayed,
But love didn't.
I kept lighting candles, you stopped seeing them.
The calendar kept turning like nothing was wrong, but every passing season made your silence strong. I still wore the sweater you always loved on me. Funny how memories fit when love doesn't.
I was holding yesterday, you were already gone. You stayed,
But love didn't.
I was still saying us.
You had stopped listening.
You stayed,
But love didn't.
the hardest thing to see
Was losing you
without you leaving me.
Did you ever fight to stay in love?
I tried
But some hearts grow quiet,
without meaning to, and silence can be louder than goodbye.
oh.
You stayed,
But love didn't.
now every midnight
Feels unfinished.
you stayed.
You stayed, but love didn't.
I'll always remember
The way you held my hand
before you let go of my heart.
Ooh.
Mm.